Okay guys, I'll take you through a quick run through of what we've got so far. I'll probably come back later. It's just starting to rain. I'm gonna go eat dinner, but I'll show you what we've done so far. This small tower isn't gonna stay here for long. We just used it because we didn't want to go back to my house and grab a ladder. So we took this tower that was right by that tree and put a nail in it so we could get some stuff done higher up. So it's just like scaffolding for now. We have a couple pieces set out. These three I think I'll use for the roof. You can see kind of there's that one, the two-paneled thing we'll use as a window, and this one I'll put up there. We haven't nailed it in yet because we also need a ladder to get up higher up there. So, but I'll show you what it's like when we put that in. So here it is with the, here I'll step down and step on the ladder. But that's what it'll look like. We'll seal up, one second. We'll seal up this part right here where it's empty and then leave this spot open, and we might have windows that actually open and close, and then we'll fill in that gap too, and we'll put a roof on at some point, hopefully pretty soon here, but this isn't nailed on yet. I still have to do that. As I saw earlier, we have this like section of 2x8 that we used as a shelf. I will try to show you how that's set up. There's 2x4s nailed into the tree on either side, and we have it the shelf portion set up on top of those, and then we nailed that in to keep it in place, and also nailed through this way. We're probably just going to be taking out a bunch of little scrap pieces down there and plugging up holes that are just needing to be filled. So that's about it so far. We haven't done a whole lot of work on the walls surrounding the base yet. We've just been working on the tower today since we got all the scrap wood from in town. And for sometime we're gonna have to build up this wall even a little bit more, and I'll show you a little bit more of that. We're gonna have to find a use for this piece. I'm sure it won't be too hard, but we'll find something to use it for. Crow. But anyways, distractions. But we want to build this wall up because right now it's just weeds. We want something a little bit more substantial to hide behind. But this tower's coming along pretty well. We've still got a couple pieces of wood lying around, which I'm going to get out of the rain along with the tools we've been using. So far we've only used like hammer and nails and the wood saw. We have the rake, the shovel for obvious reasons, and then this tool for clearing out brush, which we're gonna do at other forts. But I'm gonna go eat, and we'll resume in a little bit, finishing out this fort. Okay, so I have come back up, and I've nailed this window in, and I just came out through the window and put a couple in on either side, as well as taking the bottom and nailing pieces into these 3 boards that we put up. What I'm doing now is I'm putting up these braces so we can put the roof on, and this is particularly the hardest part of building this fort because even though I'm 6'1", I can't reach with the hammer over the roof to nail into the braces, and I'm already high up, so I don't want to bring another ladder up here. So what I'm going to do is set some nails in to begin with, and then try setting them up here, or build the roof before I put it on pretty much, and then I can just set it up. So hopefully that'll work, and I'll keep filming after that. Another thing we did was took just this scrap board, and there was a hole here, so we kind of covered it up just in case any BBs were to ricochet off the tree into here. They get stopped now. Also, starting on the roof, I had this. It's really hard for me to nail from above down onto the board, so what I'm doing instead is pre-setting them up. So I have this board nailed into this piece, and I work on that on the ground, and then I bring it up here. But I don't have precision tools with me, so I just kind of eyeballed that. That's why the angle's off. So I just used some longer nails and then bent them back once I nailed them through. There's a little gap here, but that's just because this is long. And what I might do to compensate for that is to come up here later on with a screwdriver and then maybe put a board on top, and then we could screw from the bottom where we're at right now and up into the board, so it'll keep it from moving. And then this piece is solid. I managed to get like 1 or 2 nails in on this side, and then same for that one. But this board right here is floating around right now. I need to secure that or take it down before I leave if I don't today. So I can show you kind of what it's like from the ground view looking up. So there's one window there. We might put some cover over it, like so we could actually have windows that open and close on this side. I think this window, we might do the same thing. I'm taking those 2 slats, I'm going to add more on top of that, but I'm just trying to close up the window space, and then on either side we're going to close up with some flat pieces like plywood if we get some more. And the top area I'm going to close off too, just so people can't shoot BBs at the roof and then have them come back, bounce down into the fort. So I'll work on that. I'll also work on sealing up the bottom so you can't shoot through that, although the chances of that are kind of small, but I'll still do that. I thought I'd attempt to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by, instead of having this panel on top like these 2, but I could fill in this gap right here above the window and have the roof still just by slanting it. I just need to devise a way to attach the 2. I think what I'm going to do to fix the problem for the slant is take this piece that I took 2 pieces and nailed them together, and I'm going to hit it like this, so when it's up here that'll be angled something like that, and I'll be able to nail it in. It won't be super secure, but at least for the time being, while I don't have a screwdriver, it'll be up and I won't have to worry about it falling back down. That's going to have to do it for now. I got 1 nail in. I'll come up tomorrow probably with a drill so I can attach the rest of these more efficiently. But the sun is starting to set, which means I'm going to be cut close for time and the camera won't be able to see as well, so I will pick up tomorrow where I left off and start a new video from there. So I will see you guys tomorrow.